Hello guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have some storage ideas for crocheters and knitters from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Big Lots. So as I'm sure you guys know, it is back to school season right now, which I'm not going back to school, but it is a good time to buy a lot of storage containers and like back to school supplies that you can use for crocheting and knitting. So I went to Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Big Lots and took some pictures of some storage containers or bags or things like that that I thought would be good for either storing yarn, crochet hooks, or just using as like a yarn bag to take places. Anything that I thought would be good for knitting or crocheting, I basically just took pictures of while I was in the 3 stores. And in this video I'm going to be sharing each item with you and what I thought it might be good for. So of course these were just items at my local stores, so they may not be the same at your stores, but hopefully they do have similar items that you can shop. And all 3 of these stores are budget friendly as well. Also, just so you guys know, I have done this video once in the past with Dollar Tree and with Five and Below. So for this video I didn't go to Five and Below, there's actually not that many close local to me. And for Dollar Tree this time I did focus on mainly the stuff that is in their back to school section right now. So this is going to be different from that video. So if you do want to watch that video, I will link it below for you guys. So I will do my best to link like similar storage containers on Amazon for you guys in case you don't have these stores near you or you just can't find something you're looking for in your stores. I will link that below. But otherwise, these are all examples from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, and Big Lots in that order. So we are going to start out with Dollar Tree. This is just in no particular order. It is just the order that I found everything in the store. So the first section they had in Dollar Tree when you first walked in at my local store was the seasonal area. So right now it is back to school. So they did have this little container that is magnetic. It is meant for lockers, but I thought it'd be good if maybe you have a desk that's like magnetic. Like my desk that's currently in front of me, the legs on the desk are metal, so I could use something like that. If you don't have much storage on top of your desk, you could use something like that to put crochet hooks or knitting needles in, which by the way you guys, everything at Dollar Tree is going to be $1.25. Next we have this index card box, which is for index cards of course, but I thought anything small like stitch markers or yarn needles maybe would store well in here. We also have these organizers with lids, which they show like rubber bands and paper clips in, but again I thought small things like yarn needles and stitch markers would go well in here. Even safety eyes or safety eye backs, stuff like that as well. Next we have this storage box, and this is just one size. They have a bunch of course, but I thought this could be good for yarn. It is kind of big, so probably yarn, but of course anything you wanted to store. Next they have these little like table caddies, which normally are used for like pens and pencils and stuff, but again I thought they'd be good for hooks or needles. Next I have these book bins, which again I thought yarn or hooks or needles. But also if you do have crochet books that are pattern books, or you buy crochet patterns off of Etsy and you print them, these type of things could be really good to store those items as well. Next we have a pencil holder, which again my idea was hooks or needles, but you could even use it for like stitch markers at the bottom. They also had these book bags, which I thought would be good for on the go, the little front pocket for hooks and needles and the bigger pocket for yarn. They also have pencil boxes, which again, good way to store hooks. I'm not sure if knitting needles would fit in something like this, but I'm pretty sure most crochet hooks would. And they also have different ones, so there's also pencil pouches and like the more skinny long ones, which might be better for like knitting needles. They also had these 3 packs of like desk organizers, which are again like skinny rectangle ones, and these are meant to go inside a desk drawer for pencils or pens. But again I thought hooks or needles would be great, especially if you do want to store them in a drawer and have them like organized by color or by size, or something like that, you could use something like this. Now next, you guys, this example is something that I actually have and I love. So this is a 3-pack of little storage containers, and it actually has like a clip on the side. They have multiple different colors, and you get 3 for $1.25, so I feel like that's a pretty good deal. And I do use this for stitch markers, yarn needles, and like a tape measure. I keep all of that in one of them, and I bring that on the go places, and it is really nice to have. And since there's 3, you could put multiple sets of stitch markers and needles in each one and have like one in your room, one by the couch, and maybe one in your like travel bag, or however you wanted to do it. But I do have this myself and I really like it. Next, we have these magnetic boxes is what they're called, but they're more like a jar. But either way, they're really cool because they're clear on the inside and they are magnetic. So again, they can magnetize to the side of your desk or wherever. And they are just little containers. So again, things like stitch markers would fit pretty well in them. We also have this binder pouch, which is similar to the pencil pouch or pencil box idea. But I thought maybe a binder pouch would be cool, especially if you have a binder that has like crochet patterns in it. If you wanted to put a binder pouch in that binder with hooks, needles, stitch markers, all that stuff, then I think that'd be pretty cool and useful as well. Next, we have these little Tupperware containers, which actually come 10 in a pack. So this is kind of the same idea as the 3-pack that I was telling you that I have. This is in the kitchen section though. They're like almost the same size, a little bit smaller, but they'd still fit like the same kind of stuff. So I thought anything small to organize would be good for that. And now I do just have one picture of all of these storage containers you can find at Dollar Tree. This is what my local store looks like as far as these storage containers. So for this video, I mainly focused on items that they had in the back to school area, because I have done this video in the past with a lot of other storage containers. But I thought I would just take this picture to show you guys so that you can see how many options they do actually have, and that there's a lot of different sizes, shapes, all of that kind of stuff. So whatever you need to store, they pretty much have options for it at Dollar Tree. So now we're on to Dollar General, which Dollar General has different prices for everything. Some of the items you can see the price in the picture, some of them you can't. So I apologize on that. If I can't see it in the picture, then I don't know. I don't remember what the price was on all this stuff. But I did take quite a few pictures of different things that I thought would be good for storage ideas. So this is a set of 3 trays, which this shows school supplies, so like markers and post-it notes. But again, I thought this would be a good idea for small items like yarn needles, stitch markers. And if your hooks fit in them, then maybe hooks, but I'm not exactly sure if crochet hooks would fit in this. But either way, good for desk organization, either on top of the desk or inside drawers. Next, we have this food storage container, which this is $10, and you get 80 pieces of different storage containers. So the biggest one would probably be good for yarn, and then the smaller one you can use kind of the same idea to put different kinds of stitch markers, maybe if you wanted to organize by the kind of stitch marker, or you could just have different ones in different spots of your house, like however you wanted to do it. But this would give you a lot of options for storing different things with different sizes for only 10 bucks. So I thought that was pretty good. Next, we have sort of the same kind of stuff that Dollar Tree had, but I did just want to show you the pictures at Dollar General, because at Dollar General almost all of their stuff was $1 versus at Dollar Tree it's going to be $1.25. So I just thought I'd put that out there. But they do have pencil boxes. They have these poly folders, which are 3 for $1, which is really good. And also this file folder, this is $4.50. But I thought that either of these folders would be good for, again, if you print crochet patterns, or maybe if you write your own crochet patterns and you take notes down, like whatever you need to store that's like paper wise, I thought would be good for these. And they did have a lot of bin options as well that I thought were pretty good prices. So this is a really big storage bin that was $9. There was also some different size ones. Depending on the brand you got is what I think was more expensive. But there were some here for $7 and for $12.50. So depending on the brand and the size, but still pretty good prices. And here's some more pictures of some different size storage bins just to show you guys the amount of options that they actually do have. And next I found some pencil pouches, which are also just $1. And then I have a bunch of food Tupperware containers in like the food area. And again, the same idea, you can use it for anything that fits in it basically. Now one of my favorite ideas, you guys, is using one of these makeup organizers. So these are normally for like lipstick or makeup brushes, but this one was only $5 and you can use this for crochet hooks. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I honestly want to get one of these for myself, I think, at some point. But I do think it's a really cool idea to have like a little separate slot for each one. So we do just have some other kinds of bins. I just took lots of pictures to show you guys the options. The smaller ones here were $2 and the larger ones were $5. And here's some more storage ideas. These are more in like the kitchen area. So it's like mugs, which I thought would be cute for like decoration. So if you wanted to put your crochet hooks out on display, you could leave a mug on the table and put hooks in it. Or the little trays, if they're like flat enough, you could put them in a drawer or have them out for decoration with like yarn or hooks on it. There's tons of ideas, and they do have a lot of storage things that aren't just like gray totes or clear totes or whatever. They do have a lot that are actually cute as well. So of course, that's always a good option as well, especially if you're looking to store something that isn't like in a closet or whatever, like you're not just going to close the door on it and you want it to look cute. Some of the options are pretty cute. Like they do have these boxes. The largest ones were only $4, and these were actually in like the summer section, but still really cute with like fruits and stuff on the outside, and I thought would be good for yarn with the sizing. And finally, this one little basket that I thought was pretty cute for only $8 if you wanted to put yarn in it and have your yarn be on display. So now we are moving on to Big Lots, which I don't know about you guys, but I personally buy almost all of my storage bins at Big Lots because they have such a huge variety, especially this time of year. I'm pretty sure it's meant for like college students that are moving into dorms, but I love it for yarn. So we do have some pictures of some different storage bins just to show you the options that they do have. So there are just some regular ones. There's also this shelf cabinet, which was like more so in the gardening section, and that's what they show in this, is like soil and all of that stuff. But it's 4 shelves, and I thought it might be nice if you have like a corner that you want to put some yarn in or whatever. It could be better than just like having to build a bookshelf or something. So I thought it might be cool. So they also have like big plastic drawers. This one is really big. There are some smaller sizes that you'll see in the next couple of pictures. They also have drawer organizers, which these work really well for under the bed or inside drawers. So either way, but they do have a lot of storage options like that. And these are $10. Also for $14, they have closet organizers, which these are just gonna hang from your closet. They show shoes in this, but it is a good idea for yarn as well. Now you guys, this is my favorite one that Big Lots sells. So this is $22, which is probably one of the most expensive bins that they have, but this is the same exact one that I had. If you guys have seen my organization videos, you probably know that, but it's the same one I have, same colors and everything, and it is actually on wheels. So it is a rectangular, sort of thin, but like long one, as you can see in the picture. But it's on wheels, so that is the most convenient thing. This bin specifically stays under my bed, so it is really helpful to have it on wheels. That way you can just pull it out and then push it back in instead of having to like drag it. So next we have some other size storage containers. This one is $3.49. I also found these ones that were just a different color. I think they might have been a little bit smaller than the larger one that I have, but this is only $18 and it's also on wheels. We also have some storage containers that are going to be a little more decorative. So these are also a little more expensive. Like one of them, I can see the tag says $24. The other one $14. But these are just cute for more decorative ideas if you are looking to put some of your yarn on display. Next, here's just some more storage bins, just to show you your options. They also have shelves and stuff, which this was more so in like the dorm area. All of the stuff I'm getting into now. So they have shelves and like cubbies, which look like they'd be really nice for storing yarn. They also have more drawer organizers. These are clear ones, which I personally prefer because then you can see what yarn is in there before you even have to open up the drawer. And here's a like medium-sized version of that, just skinnier. And then here is some more drawer ones with different sizes. So there is small and like larger drawers in this, and this one is $31. And then here's a really tall one that also comes with the wheels, which is really nice. Again, maybe if you move often, or if you want something that you can just like move across the room, the ones with wheels are really nice. Now this one is another like 3 drawer organizer, but this one is actually a lot smaller. It may look big in the picture, but it is a lot smaller. And this one I thought would be good for having on top of your desk. I personally have one that stays on my nightstand actually in my bedroom, and I do keep a lot of stitch markers and hooks and things in there, and it is just really nice to have. So this could be great for on top of a desk, or like I said, mine's on my nightstand, anywhere like that, basically next to wherever you crochet or knit. And next we have some more bins, which by the way, you guys, they had so many different colors of all of these, so you could get whatever color would match your room. They also have some more desk organizers. So there's this 4-piece small flex bin, which is again meant for like inside desk. They show rubber bands, but it could be really good for stitch markers. And then the 2-pack rectangle one that is in the back, I thought would be good for hooks or needles since it is longer. We also have more storage bins, which again, so many different colors at Big Lots. And this is a really big storage bin for only $25, so I thought that was pretty good. Also these smaller ones for $4.50 and a little bit bigger for $5.50. Now there's also this flex tote, which I thought was really cool, only $8, and it does have handles on the side, so it doesn't come with a lid or anything, but the handles would make it really nice for carrying around. We also have this 5-piece set of Sterilite bins, which is only $12 for the 5-piece set, and you can see kind of in the picture what it comes with, but it has some smaller ones and some larger ones. So again, would be good for yarn with the larger ones, but like small things, stitch markers, all of that with the smaller ones. We also have this, which is almost like a tackle box in my mind, but this is only $10, which I thought was really cool, and it has a bunch of different sizes of compartments, so you could use this for hooks for like the long rectangle ones, and again the little square ones, needles, stitch markers, all that kind of stuff. Now I also found these, which are really cool. So a lot of times when you buy shoe racks, it's only like rods, which means you can't put anything other than shoes on it because like yarn would just fall through. But these two specifically, the one is $12 and the other is $25. So the one that goes on the door is a little more expensive, but these specifically are like multiple rods. It's not just like 2, so the yarn shouldn't fall through if you have big skeins, and I feel like this would be really good for a smaller space. Now the opposite of a smaller space is these cabinets, which this one is $200, and then there's one here that is $150 and one that is $110. So these are just different options, but on the inside they did have lots of shelves and stuff, and I'm pretty sure you can move the shelves around, so it would be really nice for storing yarn if you do want something that like you can close the door on but still like looks really nice in the corner of a room or whatever. I think these would be nice, but they are quite an investment, so if that doesn't really go along with like our cheap theme of this video, but I did just see them, so I thought I would include them. And there are lots of options like that at Big Lots as well, as far as like big furniture pieces, if that's what you're looking for. Now they also have these fabric bins, which are only $5.99, so I thought these were pretty good. You don't even need like one of those cubby things to put them in. You can just use them and like store them in a closet, like I've done that before. But they do also have the storage cubby if you wanted the cubby to put the little bins in, Okay guys, so this is something that I took a picture of that I thought was a good deal at the time, but I actually just looked, and on Michael's it is only $30, and at Big Lots they're trying to sell it for $50. So make sure you price compare on that, because some of the stuff may seem like a good deal and it's really not. And that's kind of the same at all of these stores. Like, you may be able to find something cheaper on Amazon or Walmart. Yeah, but this is $50, and Michael's has the almost same exact thing for $30. So anyway, moving on though, they do have these rolling carts as well, which I couldn't find the price anywhere on this, so I'm not sure if it's good or not. But these kinds of rolling carts are really nice anyway. So if you find it at Big Lots or Walmart or wherever on a pretty good deal, then this is something that's nice to have. And now as far as more like decorative stuff, I actually had quite a lot of stuff that I thought would be cute for storing yarn or hooks or anything like that in their outdoor section, which when I was shopping in the store, it said all of their outdoor stuff was on clearance for 25% off. So I will put the sign on the screen here so you guys can see. So if it's like $40, it would now be $30. If it's $16, it would now be $12. That kind of idea. But these ideas are, again, more decorative. So if that's what you're looking for, then these are some options. So like wicker baskets and, you know, little things like that are also some options. So that is everything, you guys, for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found it helpful to kind of get you some ideas for what to store in different bins and where to get different bins. A lot of stores have very similar things to this, so I personally find that in my area, Big Lots has the most options, as you could probably tell by the amount of like storage bins I was showing you. But Walmart and Dollar Tree and Dollar General all have a lot as well. So if you guys want me to do Walmart in a video like this, definitely let me know. I've been thinking about it, but I just haven't done it yet. So definitely let me know if you want to see that. So if you guys did enjoy this video and you found it helpful, please do give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be using any of these ideas for storage in the future, or what you thought of these ideas. Maybe if even you have other ideas for different kinds of storage bins that you've seen at your stores or anything like that, definitely leave all of that in the comments below. If you guys do want to see more videos from me, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell. That way you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And if you guys do want to see more from me in general, you can always check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my Ribbler shop, all of my social medias, and my vlog channel, as well as for this video. Links to similar items that I shared in this video will be included below. And with all of that, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys here in the next one. Goodbye!